This Christmas, it is a time for giving. We're constantly thinking about people we should gift to. I want you to not forget the most important gift of all, which is giving yourself a gift. Decide which events to go to where you will be enriched, or there'll be value, or you're going to get something out of it versus just being dragged along, tagging along. So this holiday season, if you're constantly just giving, there's no fuel in the tank. As a business owner, there are no holidays, to be frank with you. You're constantly thinking business. Like I might be here, but in the back of my mind somewhere, I'm thinking about 2 meetings from now, what I get to get done. And so in all of those contexts, be judicious. Learn to be judicious. Give yourself that gift first. Just get ready. Because 2026 is a transformational year in many calendars and many astrophysical, quantum mechanical, physical ways. That 2026 is going to be a significant year. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the N2N podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. N2N, also known as the Ninja or Prolific Ninja, by my family and friends and on my socials. And because my fans are my friends, you can call me Ninja too. This is the N2N podcast, the alpha to the omega, the beginning to the end, talking about life, motivation, drive, success, self-improvement, and offering you more souls in this all-you-can-eat buffet called life. We are back in my conference room in Houston, Texas at my law firm, and where I have all the companies that we operate. Glad to be back. It's been a whirlwind. Just got back from Art Basel. Just got back from the soft opening of Chef Paul Kui. He was America's top chef several years back on South Congress in Austin. Kitsu Nori. So if you're ever in Austin, go to Kitsu Nori. Chef Paul, fantastic. Thank you so much for the hospitality. Just so much going on in the holiday season. I was not expecting to be this busy, but yet I am. Here we are, because we, like I mentioned in the last several podcasts, we don't decelerate into the holidays. We actually accelerate. So kind of expected. But before I get into the topic of today, I want to start all my podcasts as I start every day. We've been doing this now almost coming up on March, 4 years straight, recording an episode weekly for you. Before I get into the episode, I want to start the episode as I start my day, which is when I wake up. I thank God and the universe for another day to be great and hopefully inspire just one person to be to live to their fullest controllable potential, which is the mission of this podcast. And with that, I want to thank you all, because we could not have grown this podcast for over almost 4 years now without your support and help. And so we do this on our karmic exchange, which is I'm giving you free game here, free advice, free game, transferring my knowledge and therefore my energy to you for free. I don't get sponsors. I do this on my own dime, on my own time, full production crew, getting this out to you for free. So in order to rebalance that exchange, please share the show. That's the only way, because if not, you're going to owe us a karmic debt. Don't want that to happen. Share the show. And I like to say, if you're knowledge swole, share the show. That is how we grow. And like I said, it's been a whirlwind first quarter. Was not expecting all of this. First time to Art Basel at the guest of Hublot. So thank you, Hublot, for putting us up. Literally watching 50 Cent perform 2 feet in front of my face. Like, it was just an extraordinary event, followed up by Austin. Now we're going back to Austin for a car event. It's just going crazy. I say this to say that it is obviously the holiday season. It is a time for giving. We're constantly thinking about people we should gift to, right? Thinking about others, which we should. We should always be thinking about value and giving other people a part of ourselves, a part of our energy. We're transferring energy to other people in the holiday season. However, this Christmas or this holiday season, I want you to not forget the most important gift of all, which is giving yourself a gift, okay? Give yourself the gift of you. And why do I say that in context of all these events I've gone to? Because had I not decided, all of these events, I was kind of 50-50 on the fence. Man, should we go? Middle of the week, we got it. It's so logistical. We don't know what to expect. We're traveling with family. All these things, right? And then ultimately, what triggered the switch or flipped the switch to just do these things was I wanted to gift myself. I wanted to give the gift of me, to get these experiences, to get these opportunities, to get to visit with all these friends and family. And actually, by gifting myself that gift, I gave the gift of my presence and energy to everyone else around me. You see how that works, right? So, in this holiday spirit, in this holiday environment where we're like, you know, Cyber Monday, Cyber Week, Black Friday, all these things where we're buying gifts for other people, don't forget the best gift is for yourself. And I don't mean that by buying yourself all these things. I mean, if you can afford it, if you have the budget, of course, buy yourself the gift. But I want you to put yourself as a priority in this giving season to think about yourself first, because that's just the way it works. You have to be able to love yourself and gift yourself first before you can give the gift of yourself to other people. Because if you're hollow and empty inside because you're just constantly emptying out, right? What what left of there of you, of your essence, of your energy, of your spirit, of your body, your mind, all of that, what is there left to give? So to fully give to other people, to fully gift to other people, you must fully gift to yourself first. And a lot of people forget about that. And so what do they say? I need a vacation from the vacation. I need a break from the holiday. I need a break just for me from the holiday, because they're constantly not thinking about gifting themselves. And what do I mean by I say gift to yourself? A couple episodes ago, protect your energy, right? That's gifting yourself. So when you're around other people at these parties, events, reunions, family, whatever, preserve that energy. That's a gift to yourself. Number two, be a little selfish with your time. Okay? We're going to get pulled in so many directions all at once. Choose very carefully how you spend your time. Decide which events to go to where you will be enriched, or there'll be value, or you're going to get something out of it versus just being dragged along, tagging along. It's okay to say no. And so part of that gift to yourself, establish your boundaries. Establish those boundaries to say no. That's not good for me, so I'm not going to do it. Because again, into this fourth quarter, we can only be sprinting come 15, 20 days from now if we have energy to sprint. So this holiday season, if you're constantly just giving, there's no fuel in the tank to sprint. So give the gift of you to you as the priority. And I'll tell you what, I've been doing this. I haven't shared this, but I've been doing this for the last decade. And it is so enriching. My life flipped. Because now, there are times when I don't want to go to the family holiday dinner. And so what do I say? No. Who am I going for? To please other people or to please myself? So if I don't have the energy, or I don't have the just the vibe, or I don't have the, as a business owner, there are no holidays, to be frank with you. You're constantly thinking business. Like I might be here, but in the back of my mind somewhere, I'm thinking about 2 meetings from now, what I get to get done. And it's just like that at the party. So if I can't be fully present at the party, and I know there's some important things going on, why drain my energy by going to the party? So you have to set those boundaries and give yourself the gift of you. Preserve that energy, preserve that sanity, preserve that spirituality. Don't put yourself in opportunities where you're getting drained out. Okay? That's not to say don't be so selfish that you look like, kind of an asshole. It's to say you must be very judicious in how you spend your energy, how you exhaust yourself. Fully give when you can. Fully give where you can, to your friends, your family, your staff, your team, your coworkers, whoever is supporting you in your life. By all means, give back. But be very judicious and protect and preserve that energy for you. And so what I do, honestly, is I give myself the gift first, whether it's my time, my energy. Sometimes going to work out is my gift to me, a lot of times. So when it's a choice between a meeting and going to work out, I'm going to work out because I got to gift myself first, right? And so in all of those contexts, be judicious. Learn to be judicious. Give yourself that gift first in this holiday season. And if you don't know how, just start learning. Start by just simply saying, no, no, I'm going to take care of myself first. Now, to some, you may come off like an asshole because it's kind of counter to how you normally behave because you're just starting out, right? But there's a way to say these things. Hey, I would love to, but I can't, right? Hey, you know, um, I would love to, but I need some time for myself, right? Now, your true friends or supporters would understand that. The people that hold that against you, maybe you don't need them in your life to begin with, right? It's a good filter by preserving your energy because those that support you understand. They'll understand to say, hey, Yun needs some time. He's going to take his time and he'll come back. He'll come through whenever he can. Great. But those are the people you want around you anyways, right? People that support what you're doing, people that understand everybody is their own individual. Everybody has their own energy. Everybody needs to do what they have to do, and nobody's holding it against anybody else for doing what they have to do for themselves. It's probably about preserving your well-being, right? And recharging yourself and balancing that energy flow within you and then preparing yourself for 2026. Now, there is a pothole you got to look out for, which don't remove yourself so far from whatever engagements you need to do where it becomes convenient or lazy or you're tired or whatever. There is a fine line. Just like last week, Art Basel, right, was not going to go. You can ask my wife. I was like, I might not go because I'm just exhausted. But then I just ignored that and went. Had the time of my life, met so many celebrity artists, collaborations we're talking about next year that's just going to propel the brand, going to propel business opportunities. Had I not gone and withdrew myself, right, then those things would not have those opportunities would not avail themselves, right? So there is a warning sign where if you're protecting your energy so much that you kind of unplug yourself from the rest of the system, so to speak. Don't want to do that. Again, judicious means both sides. Being judicious with your time and energy and giving yourself the best gift on the planet, which is the gift of yourself to yourself, right? Might be a new concept for many of y'all. Probably is. But the best gift to you is actually you. And so with that, a couple more episodes to round out the end of the year. We're going to talk about how we ramp up into the next year in the following episodes. We're a week away from Christmas, 2 weeks away from New Year's by the time this airs. Just get ready because 2026 is a transformational year in many calendars and many astrophysical, quantum mechanical, physical ways. That 2026 is going to be a significant year. Get yourself prepared and get yourself ready. So with that, I'm gonna end the show as I end every day, which is before my head hits the pillow. I close my eyes. I thank God and the universe for another day to have been great. Hopefully, accomplish the mission of inspiring just one person to live to their fullest controllable potential. Hopefully today that's you. But as I close this episode, I want to thank you all again, almost 4 years straight, for liking, commenting, following, and sharing the show. As I say, if you're knowledge swole, share the show. That's how we grow. And that is truly how we, you and I, grow this show in giving out this free content to hopefully inspire at least one person to live to their fullest controllable potential. And with that, give yourself the gift of you in this crunch time for the holidays. Spend some time for yourself, recharge, reinvigorate, judiciously preserve your energy. And I'll look forward to bringing you another episode very, very soon. Be great today, but be even more grateful. And I'll talk to you next week.